a rob from a few of these players in the past, but no, Bayo instead, so a bit of a trip down the tier list.
Well, so people keep on saying Bayonetta is bad, and like, she does have bad qualities, but I feel like she's a pretty good character, especially on Wi-Fi.
Perhaps Laloba knows something that we do not. I mean, Bayo is a character that can go ahead and rack up a ton of damage and has a phenomenal combo game that can keep you in disadvantage forever. And Samus don't got no get-out-of-jail-free cards. This might be a little bit difficult, particularly off-stage, where Samus relies on her floatiness and bombs. But we may not see off-stage at all, because Headshot has been stuck in this ledge the whole game.
Oh, that was so close to comboing. That would have taken the stock.
Instead, Laloba responds with the forward smash of her own. Tries to get the double up B, but only one connecting, and then the trump.
No.
And you're out of every resource. Oh, no.
You know, Laloba did not mean to wall jump right there.
That's one of those where the game engine is just like, yeah, nah, dog. You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, but Bayonetta, one of the few characters that can go off stage and edgeguard Samus, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of that.
That bats within. Good God, that was so short nowadays. Headshot able to make it out of disadvantage without too much difficulty, as the floatiness of Bayo not working out too well there. No tech.
Yep. Yeah, and there's the Nair off stage by Bayonetta.
Lingering hitbox is going to get them techs. Instead, Headshot loses stock, and then 35% and back at edge are we. It feels like 90% of the match has been fought on the left or right side of edge. That's it. There's been no center stage control at all.
Well, because Samus wants to stay near the sides of the stage, right? So that way they can camp with the projectiles. Meanwhile, Bayonetta just wants to keep you off the ledge.
Drop the shield a little bit prematurely right there as the heel kick. Second hit takes it. Headshot's back again. Laloba tries for that forward smash, but this will give Headshot that center stage control I was talking about. What can he take out of it?
Oh, that was such a good neutral air. And that was a good drift by Headshot.
I'll tilt with its weird hitbox properties nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of having it spike only when the character's on the ground is.
We kick back air, forcing Headshot off stage. Neutral air. Now I don't believe we have a double jump here. Headshot makes it back though, and the neutral air fails to clip him. Headshot back to center stage. That trade.
Laloba is in up throw kill percent now. It actually has been for a while.
DBZ? No, Headshot. A little bit of a heavier character manages to make it all the way back.
Just barely survives that.
No tech, 50%. Eat it.
And now the Samus combos are putting in work. And Headshot is kind of scrapping right now, not really relying on too many projectiles.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job covering these techs too. Just like one soft projectile to just challenge Laloba and force either a tech roll out or roll in, and 2 or 3 times now Headshot's guessed correctly. Finally, the back air finishes it just shy of 200% though.
Up the out of shield, that's a guaranteed punish.
Remember when that used to kill at like 0? Literally 0?
That was so terrible.
Dash attack.
The complete opposite of terrible. That dash attack was so clean, catching the jump from ledge to kill.
Such an active hitbox, and Headshot using it properly. Lowered the boom. Give him the shoulder check, send him to game 2.
Remember when people said Samus's dash attack is bad now because it doesn't do anything?
Yeah, I do remember that. Nonsense. I called it nonsense immediately. That move, it's still so good. It's one of those moves that crosses you up, it can kill, and it lingers just long enough so that you can use it to either challenge normal get up or jump.
Yeah, it's not a combo tool anymore, but now it's a kill move.
Like those tweaks at the beginning of the game, a lot of people were down on Samus for a bit because of that, because of Shine Spark going away. But then you kind of realize, well, now Nair is safer, and Charge Shot fully charged does almost 40%.
Yeah, 35, and you can combo off of it.
Yeah, his character is something fierce. I don't think we've seen a Samus actually take Smash at Xanadu yet. But, Jalen, I think it's only a matter of time with a lot of quality players like Headshot stepping into bracket.
For sure, for sure. And Samus is a very terrifying character to fight, so I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, heel kick to start it off, and that is getting hard punished right there by Headshot. The fade back, ample opportunity to go ahead and take care of that aggressive option.
Yeah, when you're fighting Bayonetta, the one move you're looking out for is that heel slide or any side B, really.
No double jump
Is
here.
that it?
That single hit, the disrespectful single slap. I'm not even going to make a fist. You just get the backhand. Get off my stage.
I said Bayonetta was like one of the few characters that could contest Samus off stage, but that was so flashy.
Just the single hit. That smells like disrespect, but I think it might have been optimal, to be honest. Like the weak knockback right there. It's just enough. Why overextend?
I mean, it was optimal, and I think if the third hit might have sent Samus too high up to be, and then Samus could have recovered.
For a flashy character like Bayonetta, I am so happy that that's actually what you should be doing.
Is that it again?
Did Laloba get the double jump? Went out to get rid of the bomb recovery, but Headshot still able to make it back even without the jump.
Oh, that's it.
Big left hook coming out.
Yeah, so I believe the witch time scales off of the power of the move that gets witch time and their percent.
True enough, so at higher percent, it is much more easy to get a kill confirm than at low percent. The awkward option right there, the neutral B facing the wrong direction. I have to imagine that was Tech Club, and Headshot punishes accordingly.
Yeah, Headshot is going to need a few more of that to get back into this game.
So one thing that Loba's doing that he does not have to is the heel kick at the end of these slides. That just adds additional lag to your move, and you do not need to preload that. You can just wait and react to whether or not Headshot's going to be in an opportunity to have that hit.
Yep. Can do that to optimize a little bit of the gameplay, but it's working it right now, so.
True, full stock lead. Gets the kick right there, neutral air. Backward facing, just trying for that back air so hard. A second time the charm, looks like it, with the 2-stock on game 2 by Laloba.
Yeah, that was so much better for Laloba, that game 2. Was able to go off stage way more consistently in edge guard, and even if he didn't take Headshot stock, he was doing a ton of damage. Like, that was very well played by Laloba.
Very true. It's one of those where even if you're not going to secure the stock, you have to take every point of damage that you have. When you have a character like Bayonetta that really doesn't have any kill confirms out of combos except ones that end off the side. So every time you've got them in that spot, you have to be fiending for that stock. And even if you don't get it, just go ahead and side B back to stage and be like, hey, doesn't matter, still got my percent. We'll take it next time. Mentality just so important for those kind of characters that need to scrap for the kill. And it looks like Laloba has it after getting knocked around game 1 to come back with a 2-stock in game 2.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see this third game because that was a very good response by Laloba. And now we're going to need to see Headshot play around that aggression, especially off stage by Laloba.
I'm curious if we're going to get a stage with smaller magnifiers. I have to imagine that Yoshi's should be banned. Like, that's typically one of Samus's, if not Samus's, top stages. I mean, Bayos love tri-plats, but so does Samus, and the up B's top platform might be something that Headshot is really aiming for.
But with smaller blast zones, that lets Bayonetta kill way earlier with her combos. So it could be a double-edged sword.
True enough, so we'll have to see what the pick is here for the decisive game 3 here on the winner's side of top 48. Okay, long, flat stage gives Samus plenty of room to run away, and a bigger stage too, so I guess it's kind of like you said, instead of going for the smaller blast zones, we're going for bigger ones, hoping to exploit one of Bayo's foundational weaknesses.
Yeah, and Samus, one of the heaviest characters in the game. You wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at how slow she falls, but definitely very heavy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that she's like 5th or 6th in the game, I think. She's like one of the top heavyweights. She's just outside of the super heavyweight category. It's that armor man. Might be quick without a suit, but with it on, I mean, go ahead and slow you down a wee bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And looking at the... I thought it was even for the most part, but looking at the damage, Laloba is in such a lead right now.
Little bit of lag all of a sudden. Headshot tried to go... Oh, no. I feel like the little bit of a stutter we're seeing here might have played into that. Wall jump? No, just going ahead and relying on the up B to get you back by headshot. It's like, yeah, free ride backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit of a slideshow. Mom, plug the router back in.
Mm-hmm.
The point blank range.
Ooh. Yeah. When it starts getting a little bit laggy like this, you have to like read your opponent way harder if you want to get your hits in.
Somebody got the switch in. That's what I want to see. It's like, yo, game 3, we're gonna give them a slideshow to finish this one off. My opponent never expect it.
Right?
It's like this. One of these two have been training in the lag.
Born in the lag. There we go.
Okay, and as soon as that stock ended, Laloba just started doing the dash dancing and it looked like the lag went away.
Right?
There we go. Laloba has a lead. Now it's good. Plug the router back in. We're good.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, sniped by that charge shot. Not even fully charged, and that was going to take the stock anyways.
You talked about needing to read your opponent even harder in lag. Well, good job by Headshot to do so.
Okay. Up B's the heel slide, good stuff.
Heel slide's a really good move if your opponent's hitting buttons, but Headshot is starting to get a little bit wise. So that gets the bomb spike conversion. Laloba put on notice here. Last stock, perhaps, of winner's side of bracket. Got to make this one count.
Yeah, no amount of lag or frame stuttering is going to give that witch enough time to get around that spike.
Got a conversion going there. Gets the tech, but the premature up B, so that means another combo is en route.
Reads the get up, but mistimes it.
I don't mind. I don't blame him, man. Trying to hit standard get up in any kind of lag is bad, specifically slideshow lag.
Mm-hmm. Because if they just get up and hold shield, you only have one frame to punish.
Up B again. I don't like this option. You're at 113. Bayo has trouble killing, and if she goes ahead and fires off forward smash, though, that will finish the stock.
Mm-hmm. But now, Headshot just camping from the side of the stage under the platform, making it very hard for Laloba to do anything. Already has 100% on the third stock. No sweet spot on that back air.
Shot doing his best just to get back to center stage. He goes super high. Unable to connect is Laloba. Just so much will do it for Laloba, but not going to get the opportunity as that landing aerial by Headshot takes game 3.
Yeah.
Is it too late for call to lag test, T.O.? That's the ultimate salty thing right there. When y'all play it out game 3, and then afterwards you talk to the TO and be like, "Yo, we got to get a lag test for that."
Mm-hmm. But that's kind of understandable because game 1 and game 2 look fine, and then that game 3 was just, ugh.